sit here and act like this is a normal video because usually I don't look like this in my intros. In today's video, we did a full face of first impressions testing new makeup, my favorite videos when they turn out good. This is the look that we were able to come up with. Hi, how are you? Not gonna lie, I know it looks crazy, but there are some really good products in this video, and then there's some that we could definitely go without. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I post on this channel every 4 days, so you never have to miss me for too long. Let's just get into it. I already went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. I used a pencil and a pomade. Usually I would just use one or the other. I used this pencil first to just go in the front of my eyebrows and then really outline my eyebrows. This is from e.l.f. It's their ultra precise brow pencil, and this is in the color Cool Brown. I used this NYX Professional Tame and Frame tinted brow pomade, and this is in the color Espresso. I use this to really fill in my brows. I have a new pot concealer. This is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Central Skin Enhancer, and I got the color SK12. All the new makeup that I'm trying in this video was mentioned in my Sephora VIB sale haul. I will link it right up here for you guys. You get so much product. This is a really big pot, and then that is just the color, so I really think I'm gonna actually really end up liking this. I have been really liking a more dense flat concealer brush to carve out my brows. This is so creamy. A little product definitely went a long way. Usually I find myself dipping into my concealer multiple times. First Impressions is my favorite pot concealer I have tried. I've been using the NYX one for a while now. Definitely full coverage. It has a natural finish. 25 out of 10. We are off to a really good start. I'm so excited to try all these products, but this is probably the thing that I'm the most excited to try. For the eyes, I am going to be using the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. This is what the packaging looks like. It does have a little book of all the names of the colors, but I'm gonna go ahead and lift that up that way I can show you guys the inside of the palette. I'm going to do one eye off camera first, and I'm just going to be priming today with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. This is nothing new. This definitely took a turn I was not expecting. I am a firm believer in eyeshadow primer, even if you just use concealer on your lid. I started off by using stain and rope in my crease. I'm going to mix Pure and Antique smaller crease brush and putting that on my outer V and just really focusing it right out there, not moving it because I want to keep the crease nice and deep. I was going to go in with Enigma. Online it looks like a black. You look closely, Symbol and Enigma literally are the exact same color. I'm just going to go in with Symbol and then just running this all along my crease. The colors were easy to blend. Ended up going a lot higher up on the lid with this color than I expected. Regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take Enigma and put it all over my eyelid. Just kind of blending it out a little bit more, especially right out here. I'm just gonna fill this part in. I'd be lying to you if I said that this is the most confident I've been in an eyeshadow look. Aqueous. I'm going to take my finger. You see where the color part of my eye is? That's the only part of my lid that I'm going to put it on. Swatch looks like. I'm just going to take a brush and on the sides of this color, just slightly blend it over. That way it doesn't look super harsh. Then I'm going to go back in with Symbol, and I've started by deepening up the crease. Having my hands on the palette now, a lot of these colors are really similar. Also, I'm being a little bit more harsh because I had really high expectations for this palette. What it's gonna come down to is the gold shades for me. For primer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Protective Nourishing Hangover. It's silicone free, which will be interesting because honestly, I know silicone bothers some people, but for me, I like silicone based primers because they tend to do a lot of smoothing. It is a little bit more thin in texture, and it reminds me a lot of a moisturizer. I do like that it has a pump. Ooh, girl. I'm really not the biggest fan of coconut, but this scent isn't too super heavy. I can definitely smell. My face is tacky, which I like in a primer also. I feel like it kind of got rid of a little bit of my shine. This honestly feels really like skincare based, which is something that I expect out of a hydrating primer. I like it so far. This is the Dragon Beauty Dragonfire Color Corrector in the color Orange. It's supposed to be super pigmented. It does look like a true orange. I'm gonna start off with a little bit. This smells like alcohol. I like that when you blend this out, you don't really lose any pigment and it's not hanging onto my skin weird. I'm definitely glad that I used just a little bit of product. I did not use that much and I got a lot of coverage out of it. I'm gonna have to use this in comparison with my LA Girl Pro. I wanna see which one really does have more pigment. For our bronzer today, I am going to be using the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Blaze. I have heard a lot of people talk about the lighter version of this, and I actually found this at TJ Maxx, and you get a lot of product in here. It is creamy. I have been putting my bronzer a little bit up higher on the cheeks. The real test will be to see how this blends out. I'm just gonna take a little bit off with a makeup wipe from the bottom because I did use a bit more over here. The formula reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I think this one is a little bit thicker, just a tad bit. Back to the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I can usually tell if I'm going to like a primer or not based on the way that my color corrector and my bronzer go on, because those are the things that go straight on top of it. It didn't make it difficult to blend out any of the product or anything like that, so we are good. I am so excited to try this foundation. Finally going to be trying the KVD Lock-It Foundation, and this is what the packaging looks like. And I got the color Deep 76 Warm. As always, when we test a new foundation, I'm going to do half Beauty Blender and then the other half with a brush. And this foundation claims to be really, really full coverage, and hopefully this is an all right match. I usually put my foundation on my face in dots, but I've actually liked putting it on my hand. I think I get just a little bit more of an even distribution, and I can really control how much product I'm using versus when you put it on your face at first, you're kind of stuck and you have to use everything that's already on there. I will definitely say that this is full coverage. I wonder what finish this is gonna have. This is what the sponge side is looking like. I used 2 pumps on that side of my face, so I'm gonna use 1.5 because usually I find with brushes, you will get a little bit more coverage just initially right off the bat. I still have this much on my hand. I was able to do that side of my face and I still have a little bit left over. If you are somebody that wants the maximum coverage, definitely use a brush. I don't know how I like the color match though. It looks a little too warm for me. This side of my face, I'm not breaking out at all and it looks really good and flawless. I can still see my pores and stuff around my nose, but I genuinely just think that's the primer. Hopefully we can kind of fix this orange mess. This is the KVD Lock-It Concealer Cream, and I just picked up the color Deep 33 Warm. I like that applicator. This is definitely thick. She is full coverage. It is thicker, but it's not, it doesn't feel heavy underneath the eyes, and you still get that coverage. So sometimes consistency can be very, very deceiving, especially in cream products. Usually I would go ahead and set my under eyes now, but we have a cream blush, which I have never used a cream blush. This is the Patrick Ta Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. And this is in the color Oh She's Different. I hope it doesn't get super lost in my powder creamy. So that's, ooh, okay. A lot more natural looking than just regular powder blush. So it kind of just looks like skin. Cream products can be very, very intimidating. Oh wow, I look very, very textured. Okay, hi, but the focus is the nose, if I can get it to focus. Do you guys see all that texture around my nose? Maybe I just need powder, but I just wanted to point that out to you guys. I definitely like this side better. And I think I like this side better because I don't have any blemishes on this side of my face, really. For under eye powder, I'm going to be using this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and this is in the color Translucent Deep. Ooh, no, that is the last thing I needed. Look at how like splotchy and stuff. Ugh, this might be the biggest mistake of my life, but I'm going to just set the other side of my face. You see the shine that is underneath my eyes? Usually powder will get rid of that. This is my last glimmer of hope right here. For all over face powder, I'm going to be using the KVD Lock-It Powder Foundation, and this is in the color Rich Deep 220. I think this will help me just because it's lighter, even though it is more warm. And I like the compact, super, super cute. Please do. Ooh, okay. This part of my face right here looks splotchy. Ooh, no, literally no. You know, after I put that eyeshadow on my eyes, I should have just known this was gonna be a disaster. This does not look like this. It is time for me to go. Like, look, why am I continuing to put this on my face? Some products are just so bad that you can't give them a second chance. That's one of these. We really slacked in the powder department today. Both of these are getting returned. I look nuts. I don't have a new highlighter, so I'm just going to be using this Laura Geller New York highlighter in the color Gilded Honey. Completely gone. You're not even gonna believe what just happened. Oh, surprise! Surprise! Maybe, just maybe, setting spray will help. To set this concoction on my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Ooh, okay. Still look crazy, but whatever. I'm going to finish off the eyes. I am going to take the color Queen. I am going to use the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner, and this is in the color 15 Rosewood. 32 Hot Sauce is like my jam. This stuff is so super creamy, and it's really affordable. I figured I would try another color. I told you guys all hope was not lost. Love, love, love. For lipstick today, I am just going to be using Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color Bow and Arrow. A little bit lighter. I like the color. It dried down to be super matte, and it dried down really fast. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is in the color Hot Chocolate. This just cannot be saved at this point. Okay, Hangover Face Primer, not bad. I just think that for my skin type, I need more. I'm gonna try this with a poreless primer and a matte primer, and if I don't end up liking it, then I just don't end up liking it. If you have dry skin though, I think you will like this. I would have to say my favorites out of the video, definitely the Kem Naquan Concealer, this lip liner. This color corrector really was not bad either. I like the concealer, Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick. I really like this, super creamy. I just feel like some of these colors are really similar. I'm gonna play with this a little bit more, especially with the more neutral colors, and see how I feel about it. Is it worth $129 though? I have Juvia's Place eyeshadows that can do this exact same thing. The liquid lipstick was not bad either. I just think it needs another look to go with. The two major flops of this video were the powders. This was a little bit of a mess, but that is all right because that is the purpose of this. That way I can try these products first impression, tell you guys what I think. I hope you guys enjoyed something out of this video. If you like me, please give this video a thumbs up. I do have a full playlist of first impressions that most of the time end up looking a lot better than this. I also have a lot of other different playlists and series that I do on my channel, and I will leave all of those playlist links down in the description box for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.